So we need to identify a relationship between TPU and UPQ, these angles. So let's go ahead and highlight those first. The first step is finding these angles. So here's T right there. So angle TPU, like that. So there's that angle right there. And we also need to find UPQ. So take a look at U. There it is. Back to the vertex P and U. So you can see these angles are right next to each other. They're adjacent and they're linear pair because they share this straight line. So they are linear pair, they're adjacent and supplementary, meaning they add to 180. Moving on. So angle 7 and angle TPU. First let's find angle 7. Here it is. So that's basically SPT. Okay, that's that angle right there. Angle 7, named by that vertex. And then TPU, find T, there's P and U. They're also adjacent, but they're not a linear pair. Okay, so they're only adjacent. They're not a linear pair because they do not share the straight line. Okay, what angle is vertical to angle 2? So here's angle 2. We need to find the vertical angle. That's easy enough. Right across the street, that's angle 5. That's the one that's vertical. What about an angle that's complementary to angle 4? So here's angle 4. We need to find an angle that appears to combine with angle 4 to add up to 90 degrees. Okay, and which one would that be? Angle 5, of course. These two angles here add up to 190, or excuse me, 90 degrees. What angle is supplementary to angles 2 and 3? Alright, so here's angle 2, here's angle 3. As you can tell, they're not together adding up to 180, which would make them supplementary. But if you throw in this angle 4 to the mix, now you can see that all of these angles are resting on a straight line. So all of this is going to add up to 180. So the answer to this is going to be angle 4. That's the angle that's supplementary to angle 2 and 3. What angle is adjacent and supplementary to angle 5? So here's angle 5. Okay, so we need an angle adjacent and supplementary, meaning that it must add to 180. So you could probably notice this obtuse angle right here, angle 1. Looking closer at angle 1, you can see that when you combine it with angle 5, that you are going to get a supplementary relationship. It's a linear pair. It's on that straight line. So you're going to get a supplementary relationship there. Moving on, name a pair of vertical angles in the figure. Okay, so any pair. There's a couple pairs you could name. 1 and 4 are vertical pairs. You could also consider 2 and 5 as vertical pairs, and also 3 and 6. Those are all vertical pairs you could use. Which 3 angles are supplementary? So we need 3 angles being supplementary. So you could look at 2, 3, and 4 since they are all on a straight line and they add up to 180. And the same goes for 5, 6, and 1. Okay, you can see that they have a supplementary relationship. All right, but why stop there? Let's continue on. Look, 4, 5, and 6. They're supplementary. Okay, even more. What about 6, 1, and 2? They're supplementary. So there's many choices that you can make. Here it says name an angle supplementary to angle FKG. So here is FK. Gee, we need a angle making a supplementary relationship. No problem. Just head over here to EKF. You can see this is all linear pair. So you would say angle EKF or angle FKE. Either way. That is the angle that's supplementary. Name a linear pair. So we just need a pair of angles that are going to add up to 180. They're adjacent on the same line, straight line that is. So there's a couple things you could do. So here we have EKH, and you also have HKG. Okay. So that could be a possible linear pair that you can name. You could also name EKF and FKG. So there's a number of things you could do there. And finally, which of these are vertical angles? You could say EKH and also FKG. Those are vertical. Additionally, you could say EKF as well as GKH. Thanks for watching.